Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Honduras. In the last episode, we're working on reducing Venezuela and Cuba's autonomy. We've got them down to being semi-autonomous regions. I think, or were they autonomous regions? Yeah, just autonomous regions. Working them down to trying to be annexed, but Venezuela is fighting us a little bit, so this can be a little bit tougher. Cuba is not, so that's probably going to go relatively quickly. And yeah, we are working on trading out some more troops. We're building tanks. Cruisers are starting to come along. We absorbed a bunch of ships from Venezuela. I don't know if they're actually going to end up in... because they're not designated correctly, I think. But we'll find a use for them, I think. Probably, maybe. So yeah, we just need to keep building stuff in Venezuela so that we can reduce their autonomy. We need to fire off these. Having a little bit of issues with political power, but that was because we were in the bureaucratic drain from incorporating Colombia. So that's fine. Alright, our nuclear submarine fleets are all complete. So let's... no. We want to still select it, then we want to split in half. Eight. This will be 9. And then this one will split as well, and that'll bring us up to 10 task forces, 10 wolf packs. In that submarine fleets. Now, what I'm actually thinking of doing is taking my Marines here and we're going to move them into a new army group. And we're going to need a commander. Special Forces expert, amphibious. You are perfect. So these are mechanized. These are going to be armored infantry. So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to move you over here into this army group. This is infantry, this is motorized infantry, this is mechanized infantry, and this is armored infantry. So this is a whole infantry army group. And right now, we are training out a bunch more armored infantry. To fill into this army, right? And then we're building a armored force. Reduce autonomy in Cuba. We do want to have our emerging outlook propaganda campaign. Integrated ordnance modernization. Okay. Continue to improve our artillery systems. Yeah, in 7 days we can start getting another research slot. Alright, there's a new orbital launch vehicle. There we go. Work on expanding the laboratories. And we need a scientist over here. This is a naval research facility. There we go. Iran wants to establish naval bases. We're going to pass on that. Alright, doctrines are available. I do want to do that. Start working on this line here. I'm not going to be going heavy on helicopters. Helicopters are going to basically be functioning on our helicopter operators and aircraft carriers and maybe we'll have some helicopter-based forces as well, but we're going to go main battle tank doctrine, armored spearhead, mobile firepower, speed and armor. Speed plus 5%, armor, or speed minus 5%. We're going to go with mobile firepower. We can probably research this entire maximum survivability, maximum destruction. No, we're gonna go for survivability. Assault gun doctrine. Self-propelled artillery doctrine. We're going to go self-propelled artillery doctrine. Gun system focus. Right now we're using self-propelled guns. So we're going to go with gun focus, though I may use rockets somewhere. Alright, that has gotten us through everything there. Naval doctrine. Let's work on that. Air doctrine. Airborne, I guess. I might start making paratroopers and see if I can use them. Increase candidate pools. We'll go that side of things. Motorized airborne infantry. Special forces capacity. We're going to be going for capacity is what we're looking for. So just so we can have more of them. Extra camo gear. Palletized vehicles. Extra paratrooper supply grace. Extra paratrooper supply grace. Okay. This entire fleet could definitely use some exercises. Alright, let's put them out on naval exercises. And yeah, that's going to burn our fuel, but that's fine. Madagascar wants to buy 40 of our F5Es. We'll accept that. We do have a bunch of those on sale. Yes. Yep, a whole lot of them. We built tons, so we're going to get some value out of them. Azerbaijan has capitulated. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting their autonomy to be that low already. Second gen helicopter engines. Third gen helicopter engines. And we could definitely use some Navy experience, because we're kind of behind on our naval doctrine. Alright, 1965 carrier hull. Transport helicopter 1965. We need to research. All right. Okay, so we do need a transport helicopter. All right. When will this be complete? 41 days from now. All right. War in Yemen has ended. Oh, yeah, we were justifying a war, were we not? No, we weren't. Ah, right. Because it costs so much political power. Go ahead and do it, though. Okay, I just saw something change. I was like, we didn't get a guarantee, right? No. Okay. Alright, main infantry. Alright, I'd actually like to start lining some troops up on the Ecuadorian and Peruvian borders. Alright, standardized maglev rail. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you come over here and get ourselves a transport helicopter. Alright, modern naval weapons, finally. Though we still need ASW tech. Yeah, still 4 years ahead. I guess we'll go ahead and research the wing forms. Okay, there's a bunch of armor. We'll start putting that into an army group. Anybody here good at tanks? You are. Okay. Alright, anybody here good at tanks? Infantry experts. Not armored cavalry officer. Alright, I will choose you. Offensive doctrine and organization first. There we'll go. And here's 17 of our armored. Ooh, that's the wrong. There we go. These guys are not full of equipment either. They're still short infantry fighting vehicles. By a lot. United Arab Emirates has declared war on the United Arab Emirates. Okay, so they have a civil war. Yep, still have a lot of training to do. Alright, we got our new research slot. So let's see, what are we going to do here? We should probably start researching some satellites. We only found up to 5 schools. Mountain, we probably want to go for mountain warfare schools. Armored tactics school. Squad level tactics. Or just go down that route. Okay. Fourth gen. Hold on. Improved heavy tank gun. Now all of this tech is up to speed. So yeah, we're going to make sure that everything is caught up. Oh, infantry equipment needs to be caught up. Okay. Then let's do it. Alright, there we are. We can reduce Cuba to now being annexed. Wonderful. Right, we dump everybody into that catch-all right now, because I don't know what I want to do with them. You don't have 5% influence. Can we send them some infantry equipment? They have accepted. Excellent. So that means, well, if I had 50 political power, we could do that. Requires the following technologies: near future stealth. Well, we're working on it. Alright, let's start working on a medium airframe. Now that we've integrated second gen attack helicopter. You don't have like any equipment for them though. But we'll keep researching that. Do I want to wait until Venezuela is ready? Oh, we're not building anything there. We need to keep building stuff there. Let's just get a bunch of civilian factories being built. Because that doesn't hurt anything. And I can hit that button to reduce their autonomy. Alright, numbers going down. And now we just need a pile of political power to get them annexed. Okay, so that's going to take a little while. Alright, meantime, let's go ahead and reduce the amount of stuff we are buying. Because we can. There's armor. Okay. Alright, how are we doing as far as infantry fighting vehicles? 1,800 days still to get caught up. Alright, near future stealth is done, which means we need modern internal weapons. Madagascar wants to buy more of our F5Es. Go for it. Alright, when was that justification going to be complete? The 6th of May of next year. Okay, that's a little while. Do they actually have any resources that we want? I mean, they have a bunch of oil. I mean, I'll take that. We could, you know, just keep working on this. Solar panels. Alright, we'll start working on renewables. Even though one thing I really should want to start doing is swapping fossil fuel power over to nuclear. If that's a thing that I can do. Alright, early supercarriers, special project complete. Comsat 1965, complete. Alright, there are more late supercarriers. Sure, go ahead and work on it. How much do we need? 93 more political power, so we're right around 300 political power to do that. Alright, anti-submarine warfare tech. Sheesh, these take a long time. Orbital launch vehicles. 3rd gen helicopter engines. Air manufacturer. Alright. Alright, we are good across the board on that, as far as our laws. How is our ships doing? Okay, well, for one thing. Super heavy tank gun. Alright. Super heavy tank turrets. Okay. We're no longer under the effects of bureaucratic drain. Excellent. Though we're going to go immediately back under the effects of bureaucratic drain because we're going to integrate Venezuela. Alright. You guys are up to strength. Still training, though. Yep, you still have ships that are training. You still have a couple of ships that are training. Alright, we are building some cruisers. Alright, new utility vehicles. Yeah, we do not need to be suppressing subjects anymore because we don't have any subjects to suppress. So I guess we'll just go with construction engineering to help get everything built. Did I end up putting... things in the wrong spot? Or no, you can actually have 18. Let's see, we'll move this tank battalion over there. Make sure that it's using our template. Alright. Let's have... We're already struggling to fill in our armored infantry, so let's make these mechanized infantry. There we go. We'll give them a commander. Alright, attach that there. These guys will be armored infantry. And yeah, that's going to make it harder to fill things in, but that's alright. $40 days on main battle tanks. 1,400 days on infantry fighting vehicles. We have a facility with an unassigned scientist? Ah. We can get another research slot. Alright, we don't have enough political power to get another scientist, and we are over time. So, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Alright, so we got to sort out what it is that we're doing. And I'll clean this up. Yeah, we gotta figure out what it is we're doing next. We got this justification with Trinidad coming down the pipe. That's not gonna take long. And I think probably Bolivia and Peru are next up on the docket. Pretty much. Not Bolivia. Ecuador. Well, Bolivia eventually, and Chile. Basically, anybody who's not in Unisul and not being guaranteed by Brazil is toast. So, we're going to work on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.